You've waited all week, but now it's time for final exam. A battle of returning champions this week. Special report host Bret won. You'll remember last week. Chief national correspondent Ed Henry won 2 weeks ago, but was out last week. Two champions enter. Only one will emerge the victor.
Oh, yeah. Good luck.
All right, contestants, you know the rules. I'm going to repeat them anyway for our audience. Hands on buzzers. I'm going to ask the questions. The first one to buzz in gets to answer the question. You must wait until I finish asking the question in order to buzz. Each correct answer is worth 1 point. If you get it wrong, as in the SAT, you lose a point. Best of 5 wins.
This
you ready?
Nerve-wracking thing at Fox.
Of course it is.
Actually. Live television.
Because
nothing
it reveals. I love this. This is my favorite thing. Okay. Question 1. The oldest sitting senator in America is having problems with her re-election campaign. The Democratic Party in her state refuses to support her. Who is it? Bret Baier.
Dianne Feinstein.
Dianne Feinstein of California, says the anchor of Special Report. To the tape.
This is not an easy time.
Are they all
to
like
run
this?
for
Because this is good.
The California Democratic Party slamming the door on Senator Dianne Feinstein. Party activists denying the state's senior senator an endorsement in her bid for re-election.
So the next question is fair, balanced, and fill in the blank. Oh, just kidding. You knew that one. You were unafraid to answer that. Okay. Question 2, multiple choice. Did you know that you can clone your pets? Indeed you can. Barbara Streisand reveals this week that she did. She cloned her favorite dog, who was named Samantha. What is the going rate for dog cloning? Is it $50,000, $500,000, or $1 million? Ed Henry.
50,000.
50,000 said Ed, the would-be dog cloner. To the tape.
She cloned her dogs. 2 of her dogs, Miss Violet and Miss Scarlet, are clones of the late dog Samantha, who passed on last year at about $50,000 a pop.
Oh, there's like this long pause where I didn't hear it kill me, but I heard Laura Ingraham talk about it.
If you've got a pet cloning question, Ed Henry, he's chief national correspondent.
I don't even have a pet.
All right. Question 3. Oprah says a 2020 presidential run could be possible, but she's waiting for a certain someone to give her the explicit go-ahead. Who is she waiting to hear from?
Oh, wait.
God.
But you
wait. Was that premature?
Hold on. Here's the question, and only our judges, because I pass on this responsibility, can determine this. Did both of them click in early? Oh, only Ed clicked in early.
Early?
This is like the NFL.
Okay, hold on. No, I'm sorry. This is Deflategate at this point.
Okay.
And I am not going to be the NFL commissioner in this, so I'm just going to go right to the judges who say, we're going to have a re-click, okay?
Of the same question?
The same question. Here we go. We haven't finished it. Are you ready?
Yes.
She's waiting for a certain someone to give her the go-ahead. Who is she waiting to hear from? Ed Henry.
Come on.
The Almighty God.
The Almighty God, says Ed Henry. To the tape.
Billionaires calling me up saying, I can get you $1 billion. I can run your campaign. And I actually went into prayer about it. Like, God, if you think I'm supposed to run, you got to tell me. And it has to be so clear that not even I could miss it.
Don't tell Joy Behar. That's the whole thing.
No, when you're Oprah, only God can be your campaign manager. Like, there's nobody adequate to that. Question 4.
That was controversial.
That was. Trust me, it was. And some of the great moments in sports are.
Okay.
Question 4. The Department of Housing and Urban Development Secretary Ben Carlson is accused of spending over $30 grand on unnecessary furniture. What kind of furniture was it? Bret Baier.
That was early.
Dining set.
Dining set. Why would you have a dining set? Okay, we'll find out in the tape. Is it a dining set?
Carlson reportedly spent $31,000 taxpayer dollars on a new dining set for his private dining room at HUD in D.C. Now, a HUD official is quoted as saying that a career staffer was behind the decision to buy the dining set, not Secretary Carlson.
Wow. Okay, so I was a humanities major, so I'm going to check the judges for the math. Where are we now? 2-2. So this is it. This is the tiebreaker. Final question. It's multiple choice. There is a man currently running for Congress in the state of Arkansas. He shares a name with a rock and roll legend. Is he named A, Elvis Presley, B, Bruce Springsteen, or C, Mick Jagger? Ed Henry.
Elvis Presley.
Elvis Presley. Is that his name?
Arkansas is about to get all shook up. Elvis D. Presley, there he is running for Congress.
didn't know that.
I took a political story from you.
Legit photo.
This is legit, people. Needless to say, this politician is also an Elvis impersonator. I'm sure I didn't need to tell you that.
Jersey.
Wow, that was really good.
Wow, that was very intense. Okay, and you now win the coveted Eric Wemple mug that shows Washington Post columnist.
I thought it was a Tucker Carlson mug.
Well, I'm on the back.
That's very nice.
That was a good
Very nice.
Bret Baier, thank you.
Yeah.
That was controversial, but I felt it was
I felt
fair
better
in a
than when
sense.
Shannon Bream beat her. She just annihilated me. At least I hung in there.
You're not the only one she annihilated,
All right.
trust me. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thanks, guys.